Good morning, all of you. Today I'm starting the properties of regular expression. Mainly, we are discussing the pumping lemma of regular expression. What the theorem is saying, the theorem is said that whether L to be a regular language, there exists a constant C. The constant C of a such string W, W of a language L must be greater than or equal to C. So a language L, that's size or length of string W must be greater than or equal to C, where C is the constant. Now W, the string can be considered into three parts. You can make into three substring W equals to X, Y, Z. So X, Y, Z individually are different substring of a W. There are such a condition that among that y cannot be 0 or y cannot be null. The length of y always be greater than 0. Second point is length of xy should be lesser or equal to c. What does mean? Length of xy should be lesser or equal to c. That means z can be null. Z can be null if xy, length of xy become equals to c, equals to c, then z can be null. And fourth one, I have to pump from k 0 to any value. So k can be pumped to 0 number of iteration, 1, so on, for up to n number of values, such that y x y to the power k z is also a string which belongs to L. So that also a string you can call new string W prime, that also belongs to L. What does mean by this uh, pumping lemma theorem? The application. If I consider x can be started from A1 to say AJ. So this is the x. Y can be AJ plus 1 from starting to AK, and Z can be AK plus 1 to say AC. So as W is a XYZ, as W is a XYZ, and size of W is a C. and size of W is suppose equals to C. So if we able to form this middle substring, that means by some regular finite automata, if it is a Q0 and there are so many steps, suppose is a Qj, there are X, this is X, and now from that you can have Y, and Y is a recur iteration for K iteration, and finally you have this is a Y, and this is a Y to the power K also. If you're making a pump of that, if you're making a pump of Y to the power K, so then it becomes Y to the power K as a iteration. And finally, if you have a final state where you're coming from the input of Z, so if it accepted, so if all the strings W prime belongs to L, will be a regular expression. So what is the application of that pumping lemma? Pumping lemma is an application that if a person want to prove whether a string or whether a language is regular expression or not. So then this is applied, the pumping lemma will be applied to prove the whether a expression is a regular or not. So pumping lemma to be applied to show certain language are regular or not. If language is regular, it satisfies the pumping lemma. If L does not satisfy a pumping lemma, it is not a regular. So this is the application of pumping lemma you will think of. Method of proving the language L is a pumping is a not a regular. So first let us consider that we'll go from these steps. We'll select W and from a level language L, unknown language L, from a unknown language L, from an unknown language L. I don't know whether it's a regular or not. So I will select some string from that whose length or size is a greater than or equals to C. Now we will select Y. We have to select Y substring from that W. We have to select the Y substring from that W. Okay. If Y is greater than equals to 1, so that has to be a size not null. So Y should be not null. And we will choose X such a way. We will choose X such a way that the X could be maximum of length of X on Y. So that is either C or less than C. So let us see an example. So remaining we will assign remaining of the string we will assign as a C. Fine. Now we have to select a K such a way resulting string is not in L. If the K is such that it's not in L, so then we have just proved that L, the W prime, that if we select such a K, that W is not belongs to that W means suppose the W prime not belongs to L, so then the language is not a regular. So, for example, if I have this type of language, say A, B, and suppose C, let us consider that. And there is a so many W is possible. So this is considered as a W0, and the language is like A to the power n, B to the power n, C to the power n. So then language is like A to the power n, B to the power n, and C to the power n. And n is obviously a positive number. N is a positive number. So for n equals to 1, you have this. For n equals to 2, let us consider this the W1. Okay. And let us consider this the W. For the value of n, I denote the string suffix with the value of n for n equals to 1. And for n equals to 2, I have AA, BB, CC. Where n equals to 2. Now question is that, can I prove this is not a regular? What I can select, what is the length of W1? Length of W1 is a 3. Length of W1 is a 3. So constant C is a 3. I can select this one is the X by this one is the Y. This one is the Z. Can I select any other way? We may select different way. How this can be considered as a case one. This may be considered as a case one of selection, where X is of A, Y is a B, Z is a C. That can be a case one. You may have a different cases where you consider X as a Y as a BC, and Z as a null. So you can see this consideration of string X, Y, Z all support the pumping lemma conditions, because X and Y is not equal to 0, Y is not null. So minimum length of Y is the 1 that is there. And size of XY together is less than C in case 1. And in case 2, the size of XY is just equals to C. So there can be another cases. Now what I need to do, I need to pump the y portion. I have to pump the y portion for every case. Okay. Suppose I pump for k equals to for k equals to 2. If I pump for k equals to 2, then y become for case 1. So it becomes x, y, 2, z. That is equals to a, b, c, c. So a, b, b, c. Now question is that for a, b, b, c, this whether this is the w belongs to L. So this w never belongs to L. The mind it that does not prove that the case 1 maybe the choice you have made in the made of in case of selection of XYZ, you might be made at some wrong estimation or wrong selection. So that's why the pumping lemma may produce the wrong string. So that's why that does not support L. So you have to check for another case, that is for another selection process, whether you have made a selection correct or not. If then again it does not match, so again test for the next case. So there will be a healthy number of possible selection process, and from that, if you get for k equals to 2, in all the cases, if it is remains same, that w does not belongs to L, so then you can conclude that language L equals to a to the power n, b to the power n, and c to the power n is not a regular. So pumping lemma will be applied to prove a language L is not a regular. Mind it. So problem is to determine whether a language is a regular or not. So this is the fact of discussion or application of pumping lemma, where you apply the pumping lemma to prove a language is a regular or not. Let us now see a few examples, or it can be worked as a homework. You will able to apply if the question asked, show that a language L is not a regular. So this is the problem is given L a to the power I b to the power I is not a regular for I greater than 0. For I greater than 0. Now what we do at first, we will do that at first the language L with the n is the number of states we can consider. Let us consider any string for n is a to the power n, b to the power n. Okay. So we have considered the first string as a to the power n, b to the power n, where length is 2n, w is a 2n, because we have a to the power n number of size is a n, and b to the power n size is a n. So its total become 2 to the power n. And now we are supposed to break w into xyz, where it must be xy less than n and y is at least equals to or greater than 1. Now what I choose, I choose x equals to a to the power p, y equals to a to the power q, and rest are z. So this is my choice what I have made, where p not equals to 0, q not equals to 0, r not equals to 0, thus y not equals to 0. So y not in null. Now for k equals to 2, now for k equals to 2, I getting that x y to the power 2 z, what it become? AP, a twice q, a twice q, because I am pumping the y part, so it become a twice q, and z part remains same. So this is the a to the pump of twice a2 y2. So number of a's now become what? Number of a's become a plus twice q plus r. Now question is it equals to n? No. Is it not equals to n? It become n plus q. But your form is a to the power n, b to the power n. So as a result, it become the x y to the power y, y square or y to the power 2 z become a to the power n plus q plus b to the power n. So this form is no longer is a to the power n b to the power n form. So thus I have shown that this is not a belongs to L. So a to the power n plus q, b to the power n no longer belongs to L, and as a result, this is not a regular. What I have done that all the cases in form of P. So P, Q, R, these are the different cases we have considered for any value of P, Q, R. So we have chosen any value of P, Q, R, so that can be anything from starting from 1 to n, rather 1 to n minus 1, because I have to put z, y not equals to 0. So x a to the power p can be any value from 1 to n minus 1. Uh, y can be anything, for y, the q value can be 1 to 1, uh, from 1 to n minus 1. And z can be, r can be started from 0 to n. So if you consider these x and y both are equals to n, pq equals to n, so then r is automatically null. So you can take all the cases here. You have considered such a way that all cases come inside. So there may be case 1, case 2, case 3, case n number of cases you can consider for breaking the w into xyz. So this is the solution for the regular expression, whether the language is regular or not. So in this way, you can